So it's no surprise that games are getting bigger and bigger. But who's to blame? The consumers or the producers? Gamers want better graphics, the best technology, 4K, RTX, woo! Do we even realize the consequences for these demands? Can you even tell the difference between 1080p and 4K? Oh, you can? Well, it's the exact same picture. Idiot. I pulled that one out of Donkey's book. You're welcome. Meanwhile, game studios will cut as many corners as they can just to pump out the next big garbage as soon as possible. Look, the prettier we make our games, the more they need to be compressed. More compression leads to messier development. And you know what messy development causes? Bugs! Bugs. If we continue complaining, the future of game development will lead to the scrapping of necessary components like Mip-Mapping. In order to improve our game's performance and get those juicy frame rates, a development process known as Mip-Mapping takes place. This is essentially where they take one texture and also make multiple versions of it. So you'd have a 4K version of one wall, and then you'd also have like a 160p version of the same wall. Why? Well, it helps games render components and textures that are at a distance and not important. It helps your game look clean, perform better, and the downside is it takes space.
If that's the case, I could just buy more storage. It is cheap after all. Look at that! Another 10% of data. Why did my console come with more storage?
Good point. With games getting bigger and bigger, why don't consoles come with more storage nowadays? The PS5 only comes with like 800 gigabytes. Oh, you just bought the PS5? Let's say you wanted to play these 10 games. Oh, okay. Those are the only 10 games you're playing. The whole point of buying a console was that it's an accessible way to get into gaming. If you're removing the accessibility by making it inconvenient for people to just download their games and play them on their console, it defies the purpose of buying one in the first place. It's a big reason why Sony are now reducing the price of the PS5. Nintendo have understood this. They saw this coming before everyone else. Their most recent AAA title, I think it's Tears of the Kingdom, was capped at 30 FPS for a reason. They don't care about the best technology. They're just trying to give you a justified, accessible experience. And they also managed to make it portable as well, so they're ahead of everyone else. Valve are right behind them with the Steam Deck, and with the recent leaks of Sony, it's no surprise if they catch up too. What the future awaits for us is quite scary in my opinion. I think either one of two things are going to happen. One, I think AAA titles or companies, whatever, are going to degrade the quality of their game so that it becomes a reasonable purchase for consoles today. Or two, they stop targeting consoles entirely and shift their focus towards the PC market. Kind of like what Sony and Microsoft have been doing for a while now. And by doing this, the age of traditional consoles might come to an end. If the future of gaming means a reduction in quality, will we only focus on portability moving forward? And will PCs become the most preferred platform to play games on? Who knows? Who knows? Only time will tell.